Hello Sagittarius, welcome. This is your November general reading. This is a general reading for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of November. So I like these readings because it's an open read where I feel like the energies of the universe and the tarot kind of let us know what it is that's going to be predominant for the month for you. So we all know who we are in the story, so let's keep that in mind. Sometimes energies are reversed, sometimes it's for the cross watcher. So for whoever needs to read this message, see this message, hear this message, take what works, leave what doesn't. So dear universe, what messages do you have for the greatest and highest good for our Saggies for this month of November? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this month of November, dear universe. So grateful, thankful for the messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Sagittarians. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Now for some of you, I'm already seeing that a relationship could be an issue this month. Yeah. See, there could be somebody that you are involved with that, one, could be married, two, has this love them and leave them type of energy. So be very aware of that, Sag, okay? This November. All right, so universe, what do we have for our Sages as their overall energy? Anything that you want us to know before I cut the deck and put the cards down? All right, the Ace of Wands. That's a wonderful way to begin. For some of you, you may be wanting to have a baby, or there might be a baby coming. I'm really sensing that that could really happen during this month of November. So just be aware of that. Like I said, for some of you, this might be something that the two of you have wanted for a long time. So it's out now on the table, as far as the talk between you and your honey. Bedroom talk, it's about having a baby. So that's really beautiful. So that's wonderful to see. There's something about a ruby for some of you, or garnet. I don't know if that means anything to anybody. See, but here's the problem, and again, I saw that it has something to do with this lack of romance for this to happen. And it's like you're trying to let your guard down, but I think you're having a hard time communicating, what it is that's going on, really. So I feel like you're holding back and you're not telling the truth about how you really feel about having a kid. All right, so now we've turned this into a whole other story because more cards are down. So I think the first one was for a certain group of Sagittarians who are really in love. Wanting a kid. I think that could really happen. Now for others, the issue of having a children is something that I think it's almost like the thorn in everybody's side, and it's like your person wants to bring it up, and you don't want to talk about it. So it's almost like you, in order to just kind of keep this a very light topic and not one as serious as your person wants it to be, you kind of go along. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they want to talk about, like, come on, honey, I want to talk about having a kid, and you're like, yeah, let's talk about it. And you're trying to open up, but you're not telling the truth. You're not telling the truth and communicating what needs to be said. And I think you need to be very careful, because this is one of these things where the miscommunication of what everybody really wants, whether you're ready to have a child, maybe not. I'm feeling like, you're just not feeling it, and you're just really questioning the future with this person. And that could be a reason why you may not want to have children, but you're not saying that, you're not expressing that. But that, you're at that point where you need to say something, and you need to be really honest. And I almost feel like you just need to be really direct. Be who you are, Sagittarius. And Sagittarians are very direct and very blunt, and like they call the kettle black, so I think that's the kind of energy you need to put behind this, not so much, you know, just kind of saying what you think they want to hear in order to keep things from really getting deep. But I just don't see a good outcome if you're not being honest, Sag. So bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. Again, I'm not seeing a really good outcome if you're not being honest and truthful. And I think it's like this has been going on now for a while. I just heard dodging a bullet. You keep trying to dodge the bullet. You know, but it gets to a point where you have no choice but to really deal with the elephant in the room. You know what I mean? Because this is hurting everybody. And it's like, it's an issue that needs to be addressed and dealt with. All right, so let's look to another deck, dear universe, and see if we can get more clarity on this spread. I ask that the messages be for the greatest and highest good for our Sagittarians for the month of November. I'm looking for clarity on this spread for all of our Sagittarians here, dear universe. Alright, one more shuffle. See, I think the two of you both want some clarity with this. But, somebody, it's a hard thing to bring up, So again, we have the Four of Wands reversed, with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, with the Six of Swords, with the Two of Swords reversed. So, this is this relationship that you have going on. It's not working. And I think it's getting to be at the point where you can't pretend that you can go on making it work, but you're not moving away from it either. So I think a lot of you Sagittarians feel like you're at a stalemate, and and it's like you avoid the issues that need to be addressed. You're just not saying, it's like you're just totally avoiding it. And I see this stalemate. It's like you're just like, you're not, it's not working. But it's almost like you can't move away, or you feel like you can't move away. Why can't you move away? King of Pentacles with the Fool, with the Two of Cups reversed. See, there's something that's holding you back, like the home, your person, who you're dealing with. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who is an earth sign, Capricorn. I feel like this is your person. It's like, they've got everything under control and stable, but you're ready to move on because you're just not feeling it. It's just like, but you don't know how you can move on. You're at a stalemate, and it's just like, I almost feel like there's an energy of another person. Even though I don't see it, I feel it. An energy of another person, but you really feel like, you're really bound and tied to this person, and not in a good way. Oh, Saggies, I'm sorry. Alright, what else is going on for our Sagittarius? Anything else you can tell us? Oh, the sun is about to shine, though. Out comes the sun. There's hope. Things are going to turn around, but I think a lot of it's going to depend on whether or not you're honest. I mean, this relationship, if there's no hope for it, then you need to say something. You can't avoid it. So yeah, you keep dodging what you're pretending. You keep dodging. You're pretending what needs to be said. It's like, what you need to say is important. It matters. Okay, and then everybody's gonna feel better. You'll feel better. They'll feel better. Alright, dear universe, what message is for our Saggies? So, you've got to open up a little bit. Because you're not communicating what needs to be said. And it weighs on your head. It's very heavy. It's like it's on your conscience. Because you're avoiding what needs to be dealt with. you know, so you're feeling really trapped and stuck, you know, and it's like the minute you turn that around and you clear your conscience and you say what you've got to say, you can move on. Whatever it is you have to say, good, bad, or ugly, you know what I mean? Like, get it off your chest. Because once it's out, wow, everybody feel better. Wow, I can feel you doing it. Yeah, see? It's a completion. Get it off your chest. Clear your conscience so that you can close this chapter, this door, completely. And then you have a chance for a new beginning. And you don't have to pretend anymore. And you're going to feel so free and so happy. And I can feel you like deflate, finally, I can breathe. Anyway, that's pretty intense. So this is going to be a big turning point for you this month, Sagittarius. Now, remember, all my readings for entertainment purposes only. So if this resonates with somebody, you know, that's really, really great. Take what works, leave what doesn't. I appreciate a thumbs up, a like, a share, a comment, and I'll be here next week with Love in the Full Moon, so stay tuned. And until the next reading, Sagittarius, blessed be. Bye now.